All right, you started at the top, you finished in the same spot. What a wild finish. How do you put this one into words?
It was crazy. I think for the whole first stint, you could see the track starting to rip up, and the last thing we wanted was them to call a yellow about 5 laps from the end of our stint, which was about lap 32, because all the guys that would have stopped early would have jumped us in the pits and et cetera, et cetera. So it was such a nerve-wracking race. We had Team Target had such great, good cars, but, we were just sort of waiting for the strategy to take it away from us. But super excited. The last few restarts were crazy. My teammate Dario came from 14th on the grid today to get up to second place and passed about 4 or 5 cars with the last few restarts. So huge day for us. 2 weeks in a row, 1-2 finish for Team Target.
Absolutely. You talked about the physical demand of this track all week long, but the mental today, I mean, how difficult was that with everything going on?
It's training, it's not very often, you run half the race, you get out for an hour and a half, I went back and had some Frosted Flakes and some cereal and chilled out, watched a bit of TV, and then you have to come back out and do it again. And with the way it was with the tyre situation, it was just going to be crazy, and people knew they had to try and make moves to move up to the front. So nerve-wracking, man. There's no doubt about it. If I could get to my nails, I would have got to them.
So the guy on top in this middle of this race, you go watch TV. What were you watching at that moment?
I think I was actually, I tuned on to the ABC race to check out the race and see what was happening, to see if they had some behind the scenes, maybe if they knew what was going on. But yeah, I was watching all the other drivers on TV.
The success that you've had this season to finally break through and get that first win, can you put that into words, and just how gratifying is it with the success you've had thus far?
It's been great. We've had a good season. We had 2 bad problems in Long Beach and Brazil, but apart from that, we've had 3 second-place finishes, and to finally get back on top here on the 5th or 6th race of the year, it's a great way to start, and hopefully we can get some momentum rolling, and we had to close the gap to Power, which, nice enough, he slipped back a few spots, so it was good. A 1-2-3 Honda finish at the Chevy race is pretty big.
I know how important this race was to get back in Detroit. Although the conditions were disappointing, can you put into words, I guess, just being back here and seeing the fan support here and winning here?
It's a big race for us. We're in Motor City. It was a Chevy race. We compete against Chevy with Hondas, and without the competition, we wouldn't have anything. So, big shout out to all the fans that came out. It's been a iffy weekend, I think, with weather, and then to throw that in with the track, really appreciate everybody coming out, and especially all the ones that stuck around to see that crazy dash at the end. But yeah, it was a tough weekend for all, but it's fantastic to be back in Detroit.
Despite what happened, would you like to be back here next year?
Absolutely, absolutely. And they're going to lengthen the track. I think there was quite a bit of passing going on today, but I think when they lengthen the track next year, when it goes straight ahead from turn 2, it's going to be a fantastic race course.
All right, maybe you can pick up that win again, man. Congratulations to you. Well deserved. Thanks so much. Scott Dixon, the big winner today, the Chevrolet Detroit Belle Isle Grand Prix. Tom, back to you.